Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to cover the Roundhill dividends that were announced today and the YieldMax dividends, and we'll do some general market commentary because it was a rough one today for the markets. Fed Chairman Powell spoke today, and normally when he speaks, he kind of massages the markets, and they actually, if they're down, they rebound and end up way up. But today we saw the opposite because the Fed's actually going to anticipate having only two rate cuts next year instead of four. Um, so that was a surprise. But let's start off first things first. Let's go over the dividends that we got first for Roundhill and then for YieldMax, and then we'll compare them to our um, projections that we made last week and see how accurate we are. So let's do this here. And then, like I said, we can look at, I'll do a separate video on the last trades of the week. Of course, the account's kind of getting blown up this week, but that'll be a topic for another video. In the Discord, a few people were saying how the Roundhill dividends, how they always seem to be higher preceding a big drop. So that seemed to be the case this week. So let's go over these first. This came in early this morning. So we got 64 cents for XDTE, 87 cents for QDTE, and 26 cents for RDTE. So those are higher than they have been in the past. Let me tell the Discord that I'm live. Okay, so let's share that with the Discord. Pretty soon I'm going to get back to doing Discord live streams as well. I haven't done one of those in like 6 months, so I'm going to get back to that. Okay, so now let's look at YieldMax. Let's see here. I want to go to the YieldMax X page here. Here we go. As soon as this one comes up here. YieldMax X, here we go. Didn't want to come up the first time. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we had for today, we got an announcement yesterday about Dorsey Wright, what we can expect for, let's see here, FEAT holds the 5 YieldMax ETFs whose underlying securities have shown the best price momentum according to Dorsey Wrights. This is creative, actually. I should have done this in a separate video. But so 5E holds the 5 best YieldMax ETFs whose underlying securities have shown the best price momentum according to Dorsey Wright's proprietary model, along with those 5 underlying securities. And these are going to be paying dividends too, of course. So it looks like we've got FEAT and 5E, which is going to be Tesla, NVIDIA, Meta, MSTR, and Netflix. That's an exciting one. I might actually buy into that one as well. Jay and company are getting creative. We're going to have him back on. And then for 5E, we've got Tesla, NVIDIA, Meta, MSTR, Netflix. Oh, hold on. We've got the YieldMax. So it's like a fund of funds. We've got the YieldMax. We've got Tesla, NVDY, FBY, Misty, and NFLY, not the actual underlying. This one is going to actually hold the YieldMax ETFs as well as the underlying. So I think I like this one better. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at this one. Today is Wednesday for another 37 minutes. Let's see now. Here we go. Here's the announcement. Okay, so Misty was higher than what I projected yesterday. I said about 250 to 280. It was 308. I knew it wasn't going to be $4 again, so I did call that one right. YQQQ is 27 cents. AMZ is 86 cents. Apple is 42 cents. AIYY is 87 cents. DISO is 36 cents. SQY 65 cents. SMCY 235. YMAX 13.9 cents, and YMAG only 6 cents. So how about this one? What's his face called this one right, who was on yesterday? It might have been, he goes by H-Town Realtor and Discord. He goes by a different name on here, but same person. I believe he said because it's like an off week, or because it's like the 3rd week of the month or the cycle, they tend to be the lowest. So he called this one right, actually. So I got to give him credit on that one. Let's see how we're doing here as far as we got William Malakuski on. Good evening, night owls. Good evening to you. Let's go to the actual post here real quick. So I would say it looks like the dividends exceeded our projections from what I can see so far. Some of them were higher than we expected. Some of them were lower. My projections for YMAX and YMAG were off, but like I said, the one person in my audience was spot on. So of course, when the students get it right, uh, and the students become smarter than the teacher or the coach, that means the teacher or the coach has done their job, right? Misty, yeah, exceeded our expectations, or at least mine. The YQQQ was about in line with what I said. I think I predicted 28 cents if I go back and watch. Of course, I tend to forget what I say like right after I say it. So I'm surprised I even remember some of what I said yesterday. 86 cents for AMZ. I think I might have said 90 something cents. Aptly surprised me. I know this is higher than what I said. AIYY is around what I said. DISO is close to what I said. SQY is pretty close to what I said. Actually, I remember because I based it on this site over here, which I happen to have open because sometimes I do happen to come prepared. So my prediction yesterday for this one, let's see, what did I say? Because I have this table open still. YQQQ, where are you? Yeah, I predicted like maybe 30 cents, so it was less than that. For Aptly, I predicted somewhere around 30 cents, so it was higher. It was 33 cents last month. It was higher this month. 42 cents. DISO, SQY. What did I predict for SQY? Anyone remember? We can always go faster if you guys say before I happen to remember. For SQY, we said so it was $1.67 last month. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, I am. So it was way less actually. So we were off on this one. This was only 65 cents. SMCY was 235. So that's pretty solid. The prediction that we made for SMCY was close to, let's see, SMCY. I think I said an even $2. So it exceeded that. So that's good. It's always good to make projections that are exceeded when the actual numbers come out, of course. Um, okay, so with that being said, let's see, we got Brandon E over here. Yield boost. Ooh, that is big news. I've been waiting for that one. And what's his face was supposed to tell me because I've had him on. Yeah, I've actually had Will Ryan from GraniteShares on like twice. I need to have him back on again. So yield boost TSYY. I absolutely will be. That should be my next video, in fact. I'm surprised I'm just now finding this out because for some reason I thought these were going to be out like 3 months ago. Somebody even floated a date out there, like a fake date for like mid-September, which never came to fruition. But I guess they had some legal hurdles to jump through or some regulatory hurdles. But nonetheless, according to you, it appears that we now have yield boost. So let me go look real quick there, not to get sidetracked, but let's see. Yield boost from GraniteShares. Um, yeah, we do. How about this one? 15 hours ago. And I didn't even know this. GraniteShares rings the closing bell. Huh, no invite. How about that? So GraniteShares, let me share the screen here really quick. Unfortunately, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour. Uh, you can thank Brandon E for this because he's got me distracted. Okay, so we're gonna stop this one. We're gonna go over here. Let me see if he had anyone with him. I think it was just him because I'm gonna say, hey, where was my invite? I had you on twice. That means we're buddies. I'm supposed to go, you know, it's a little bit of a joke. But as most of you know, I have gone once. I did go with YieldMax. And that doesn't make me a hack or a shill. That just means, I have a good rapport with the fund manager, which is good. I think it's good for social media and fund managers to have a good rapport. So here was today and the NASDAQ. Now that's the one I haven't done. Will Ryan was there. And this is where you get your picture on Times Square. So that would be really cool. So it looks like, let's see. Let's see. Oh, he had a bunch of people with him. Dang, well, thanks for the invite there, Will. Apparently, when there's a will, there is not a way to the stock exchange. Let's see here. I'll have to reach out to him. Here we go here. This is the NYSE New York Stock Exchange page. Oh, he only had like, oh, you know what's funny? This is the same guy that's involved with YieldMax. Watch this. One of the same people I was on stage with. Oh, never mind. This was from like 5 years ago when when Hips debuted. This is like on the Facebook page. Okay, so forget that. We'll look later. It looks like they had a huge crowd today, though, nonetheless. Okay, so those are pretty much the dividends. What we can do really quick, I guess we can go maybe do spreadsheet analysis really quick over here. I don't know. I might save this for another video. I need to start ramping out 3 a day. So with that being said, I covered the dividends. I think I will do the spreadsheet analysis for both of them in another video, and then I will also cover GraniteShares in the next video. So I'm going to do some research on this TSYY, and we will be having him back on very soon, I can assure you. So thank you all for tuning into this one. That's going to do it for us for now. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord if you haven't already. Doesn't have to be in that order, but just make sure you do all three, right? And we will see you all tomorrow, hopefully bright and early. Maybe I'll churn out 3. See you all. Thank you all for sticking with me. Take care. Good night. Bye.